Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Project Zomboid, where last time we spent a lot of time in our little laboratory doing a lot of autopsies, and, basically getting everything in place that the only thing standing between us and the cure for the zombie virus is getting first aid skill to level 7, which, and just takes a bunch more autopsies, a lot of corpse collection, corpse disposal, cleanup, and all that good jazz. And today, we're gonna do none of that. Because, you know what? I need a break from first aid grinding. I need some good old basic zomboid driving around, killing zombies and looting stuff. And I think that survivor house that's near that fire station is a perfect target. So we're gonna have a non-research focus episode today. For some reason, I feel like the car is behaving weirdly. Or maybe it's just me not having played this character on this save for a while. Anyway, so if I remember correctly, on the next block over from the fire station there's a good old house, survivor house that we're gonna clean out and loot. And that's all the planning I'm doing for today here. Let me actually check something here quickly. It feels a little bit as if my tire pressure. Oh, it's a little bit low. It's super low. What? 18? Alright. Might need to pump up those tires a little bit. I'm not sure how that happened though. But it feels kind of unresponsive here, and the car slows down super fast. It comes to a stop, and that kind of happens usually when you have low tire pressure or no tire pressure or whatever. Am I even in the right spot? Yeah, I think it was this house here at the end. Although at the same time I feel like we've been here already. Maybe I'm misremembering things. Just keep our eyes sharp for any fast-moving zombies. So I remember we went through this area and went through all the garages. I wonder, was I actually in that safe house then? Would be very unusual for me to go through the garages but not through the houses. On the other hand, there were a lot of zombies here. Got up a little bit early, so the alarm was still going here. Who's making that ruckus? Probably somebody on the backside here. Alright, so maybe it wasn't this house after all that I had in mind. No, it is. It is a barricaded house, right? That's for sure, yeah. Since we've been in these garages, did I actually not go into this house then? Because there's no entrance, right? Everything is still blockaded. That is all still closed. Yeah, no, I guess we've never been in there. Also, it's probably two houses in one, right? Alright, let me help you guys. And barricade this. So far so good. I'm a little bit nervous because whenever we drove by this property here, there were a ton of zombies on the roads. So we don't want to get caught up by those guys. That being said, let's hop inside. Alright. A large backpack with some beef jerky. The radio register. And somebody's making a ruckus inside here. Alright. We can deal with that. It's in the other part of the house. Cavalry receiver. Interesting. Almost broken nightstick. Alright. No really good stuff for us. What about this then? You know, various Spiffo plushies. Oh, and there was a sound event in that direction. Which... let's not hang around here too long, because if zombies from this side, from here, our east, get attracted to the event from the west, they will, you know, walk into my window here. Definitely some migration happening. How about you migrate into this lead pipe? Oh. Alright, so far so good. By the way, did I bring any tubes, test tubes? No. I think we might have to clean out a little bit more here. One thing I wanted to check also in terms of skills. Says still a fair bit away for the next aiming skill level. You know what? Let's do a little bit of pew pew here. Yep, there's a... Runners are still active, for anyone who was wondering. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not very nice here. I'm good. Alright. Reloading while inside the car, so I can safely speed up time without immediately getting munched on. Hey. So yeah, there's a few more zombies than I expected there. Alright, sure, you know, every zombie we kill cleans up the town a little bit more. Okay. If you asked that nicely, 2 more get killed here. I know, the lead pipe is already failing me. Coming out of the woodwork here from the south of the road. Yeah, there's still a bunch over there. Yeah, that building, I'm not sure what that building is and if I'm really gonna be going into it. Because it doesn't really draw me in. This building, on the other hand, you know, all it takes is a few planks on the doors and windows, and you have my attention. Alright, that should clear up this thing. I think the bedroom drawers and everything usually doesn't have survivor house loot, but this kind of place can have something, might have just trash. I wouldn't call it trash, but, you know. Nothing that really gets me excited. It's like, oh, a bottle of disinfectant. I guess we take that with us. These aren't even... This looks like normal kitchen loot. There's like no gun stuff at all in this place. Well, you know what? It was a fun little part here, killing some zombies on the way, but overall, not super great. So I'm like, dude, you need to really... Wait, even this door that he's banging on. Is there maybe a tree that I just don't see the entrance to this little shack? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the door is kinda hidden. What is this place here? Chips? Alright. Alright. Little bit cursed line of sight there. Let's have a little snack, since we just picked something up, you know, a bag of marshmallows. Seems like just the right healthy food we want. Alright, and a quick look at the map. So we've been clearing out this place. These were all high buildings. I'm kind of wondering if I want to do a little bit more exploration. We have like half a day, so no huge projects. Like we're not gonna take on this huge whatever that is. Is that maybe a giant church and like surrounding area? Possibly. Maybe check out these neighborhoods here, next to the hospital. Maybe we're not gonna take this road though, because there's a lot of dudes there. Oh, holy crap. I was always saying I want to find another cool car that I can make it turn into my little project. That police somewhere there is kind of a nice one. Maybe that's our next little goal here. It also tells me if there's a police car outside the building that's blue purple-ish on the map? That might be a police station, yeah? I know. Jumping to conclusions here. Oh, okay. A little bit of a running. Where did he go? There. That shot. Alright, we might have a little bit of a situation here. Okay, how many more are being dragged in here? Well, it's been fun, dear lead pipe. You are no longer my favorite lead pipe. You are my former lead pipe. Okay, so back to the brick hammer. Just need some nice weapon for the back now, since we're running with an open slot there. Okay. I was really concerned that with that meta sound coming from the north-ish, that all the zombies we just drove past would be attracted to my car position now. Which seems not ideal. Alright, I think we're going to spend the rest of the day trying to clear out this parking lot. Oh, they can't get to me? Well, that's unfortunate. Because my bullets can clearly get to them. Ish. Alright, let's do a quick reload here of all my magazines. Again, we're not terrible with melee, right? That felt like that was not a full reload. Don't think you can actually jump this fence. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I have a fairly high short blunt skill, right? So we're not terrible with melee weapons, but I like to have this little bit of safety net here with my guns. I mean, I guess outside of a police car in front of the building, the other sign that this might be a police station is the big police sign on the rooftop. But yeah, I still don't want to jump to conclusions here. Just evaluate every little thing. A flag outside. Would be another indicator. There's a distinct lack of police zombies, though. Now, if your local police is driving around in these kind of cars, you know that the budget is going to good use, huh? That could have been a new wing in the library, but, you know. Gotta have those high-speed downtown car chases. Okay, this is kind of annoying right now. Like there's a huge building here, or building complex, so the other side of the road feels somewhat unsafe. How are you? Weren't you banging on the inside and now you're banging on the outside? Really hate that door, huh? Okay, that's a couple more zombies than I would have liked. It started to look like, oh, there's like 3 or 4 coming around the corner, but I've been in that situation so often, and it's just that somewhere a door broke and the 20 zombies that were knocking on the door now suddenly find a path to you. It's like a big red warning sign as in, oh, you better be ready for what's coming up. I'm out of bullets. Okay. Thankfully, I'm not out of hammers. Just out of aiming. That's suicide. I don't want your suitcase. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. was about to help you. Isn't there somebody just coming out of that window? What happened to that guy? Yeah, I also got 2 more people down here. Or 4 more people, I have to say. Now there are 4 more people. I really don't like this zombie there at the door. So if I go through the door, they will suddenly stop being interested in the door and being very interested in me. Alright, first things first. Are you open? Absolutely not. Trunk open? Nope. Are you in a good condition? Yeah, fairly. Let's see. Oh, police motorbike here. Although I always feel like the motorbikes in Project Zomboid are just giant death traps. Okay, the other giant death trap is drowsy. So there's a chance that the key to this car is in there. Of course, we can Slim Jim the door and then hotwire the vehicle, but I always like having the actual key to a car. So how's that sound? I'm gonna head home, have a little bit of sleep, and tomorrow we're gonna raid the police station. Probably also has an armory inside. And then we can drive home in a fancy car. Which might mean that we just drive out there in a junker car that we leave behind. Possibly. Not having the safety net of an armored car? That's so unlike me, but at the same time, yeah, sure, why not? Definitely need to grab a tire pump and pump this thing up here. It's feeling really sluggish. It's really hard to explain that on probably hard to show that on video, but just from the way the car feels right now, it's kind of sluggish. For lack of better word. Do we actually have a tire pump? Don't think we have one here in my tool set that is very well organized on the ground. Tire pump. We have 2 tire pumps. Makes sense because we have 4 tires. Alright, so I'll take care of the car. Pump everything up. Get myself some food and some sleep. And in the next episode, we'll get back on that police station. And don't worry, I haven't given up on the whole zombie apocalypse cure development thing. We're gonna get back to that. I just needed a time a little bit, 1 or 2 episodes, maybe 3, away from the whole first aid grinding, and we'll get back onto that train. I think actually, so there's 2 things. Let me actually before. I can probably talk and pump up the tires here. I'm just gonna queue up all 4 tires, and then we can talk about first aid. So what I think I'm gonna do, and that might be controversial, is we have one of the mods we're using is the Ultimate XP Tweaker, and we have also the change sandbox option, right? And we already did increase the skill multiplier for first aid at some point to 2 times normal XP. And I might just, for the last grind, use that, put that number higher. It says maximum is 100, just to have it over with. I feel like just going around killing a bunch of zombies, doing the autopsies, there's not a huge challenge involved. It's really just a time sink, and I don't think that makes for interesting content on YouTube, and I don't think that makes for interesting use of my time on this little planet that we have. So I'm probably gonna turn this up a little bit, or excessively, and then as we collect blood samples tomorrow or in the next few episodes, I'm just gonna get a huge bunch of XP and be done with it. And yeah, just to be transparent about this. Alright, but for now, I'm gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.